How hard is 3-digit? Is it a pipe dream or something that anyone can achieve with enough dedication and grind? If you guys watching aspire to be 3-digit one day, is it even realistic? Is it even something that you could potentially work towards in the future? Well, today, these are some of the questions we're going to be answering along with others. But before we hop into the video, thank you guys for the support on the last video. You guys absolutely destroyed the like button. So on that note, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more uploads, of course. Now, what does 3-digit mean? Now, before we dive into the difficulty of 3-digit, some people might want to know what that even means. Well, within a circle clicking rhythm game we like to call OSU, there is an in-game ranking system which assigns each and every player with a global ranking based on their lifetime performance on up to 200 submitted scores. Once you complete a beat map and the performance point score is eligible towards ranked points, it gets added towards your overall PP, which determines your global ranking. Your top play is weighted at 100%, so if you have 100 PP top play, then it would count for 100 PP. And then each subsequent score after that is multiplied by a factor of 0.95. So as you submit more and more scores, each contributes progressively less, until eventually your bottom couple scores are only going to be contributing like 1 PP. There is also a very small PP bonus for having a lot of submitted scores, which is a separate component. It has diminishing returns, and it caps out at about 416 bonus PP. So you can't just get millions and millions of scores and increase your total PP. 3-digit simply means you're within the rank range of 999 to 100 globally. At the time of recording is around 13,744 account PP as of July 17th, 2026. Yeah, so basically these players are the cream of the crop, the top of the top. What will be our method for determining the difficulty? We are going to use mainly time and play count, which gives us an idea of how much commitment and effort you must put in the game to achieve such a rank. For actual skill, we're going to be using accuracy, average top play, and an example of the average top play achieved. Now in this video, we are only concerned with breaking into 3-digit. So when we sample accounts, we will only be looking at a range of rank 999 to around 850. One important thing to note when I did this sampling before in previous videos where I determined how difficult it was to break out of certain ranks, you should definitely check those out. I did not look at peak rank because it's not much of an issue when you're dealing with high ranks like 6 digits and 5 digits. Like the difference between 50k to 75k rank is a lot different from 500 to 750. Just increasing your rank by even 100 or 200 people once you get to 3-digit will increase your overall skill and time commitment by a player. So to ensure we are looking at proper accounts that are about the barrier to 3-digit, we're going to be making sure that the peak rank of the players that we sample is not better than 600. They could have been like a top 5 to 10 player, years ago and just stopped playing as much, but play time would still reflect like, a top player. Before we get into the raw numbers, 3-digit, or let's say an average rank of 950, would place you within the top 0.038% of players. If we use what I call the semi-active player base of 2.5 million, I'm assuming that the player base of OSU is 2.5 million, because if you go on osu.ppy, 3.5 million is actually like the lowest rank that it shows, but players don't actually start, putting in serious time, like a couple hours, until 2.5 million. So if we use that 2.5 million, rank 950 would be top 0.038%. That's actually an insane placement. Just to put that into perspective and compare it to like more known global statistics, that would be like net worth of 15 to 25 million USD. I mean, that's just a buttload of money, right? And that's about a height of 6'8 to 6'9 for men, or 6'2 to 6'3 for women, which is also insanely tall. And on YouTube, that would be 250,000 subs. So please make sure to sub and get me one step closer, right? And in terms of gym strength, it would be about lifting 600 to 650 pounds right off the floor when you compare it to just lifters in general, not just everyone in the world, just actual gym goers. That's 600 to 650 pounds. Now that we have more of an idea of what 3-digit really is and how rare it is, how hard is it? Well, after sampling 70 accounts with an average rank of 936 and a peak rank that did not exceed 600, average playtime was 1,835.75, which in a rhythm-based game that only tracks your hours when you're within a beat map is actually an astronomically high amount. In order to achieve a playtime of 1,835, you'd have to play for an average of 5 hours per day for an entire year. Now, to put this into perspective, it took players about 1,300 hours to get into 4-digit, and so it's going to take an extra 500 hours to get from 4-digit all the way to 3-digit. The average play count was 131,124. Now we have an idea of how much dedication and grind it really takes. Now we need to figure out the skill level and sheer ability that a player must have to obtain such a rank. Now, the average accuracy was 98.11%. But this only tells us that they are getting, FCs and high percentage within their skill level. A 100k ranked player can still get, 98% on a 5-star map. So this really doesn't tell us much in terms of skill. So the other metric that's, kind of easy to determine skill would be performance points. Not only are we going to be looking at the average top play, which was 798, which is actually very crazy. More on that later. But we're also going to be looking at the average play in general. So what are their lowest plays? Even just a crappy throwaway play that they can, kind of achieve every day. What does that look like? Because I'm going for 300 PP right now, and I have 300 hours, and I'm not even remotely in the same ballpark. So 500, that's completely out of the question. And that's kind of the play that a 3-digit does for breakfast. So 936, that's the average player. Yeah, so basically their average play without even really trying that hard is 500 PP. Which is actually crazy. Well, if you're a 3-digit, you have made it, obviously. This is where progress plateaus and mastery is achieved. The dedication and commitment is unreal, and I have massive respect for all these players. There are very little gaps in their gameplay. Finger control, tapping speed, stamina, aim, it's all there. Now, countless additional hours of grind don't just build new techniques, they fine-tune them, allowing them to push up the ranks only by a few places at a time. So they can put in another 100 hours and only go up 10 spots, right? Where if I put in 100 hours, I could go up 100,000 spots as a 6-digit. How am I reacting to this as a 6-digit? Well, honestly, the playtime is, although it's a lot, it is really 5 hours a day for a year on average. That's a lot of playtime. But we're talking 3-digit here. We're talking the cream of the crop, the top of the top, obviously. So 1800 seems a bit low to me. To get 4-digit, the average was 1,300 hours, which I thought was, quite a lot for 4-digit. But this is 10 times harder of an achievement. So you'd think it would take at least 3 to 4 times the playtime. You think there would be a lot of people with 4,000 hours of playtime. But believe it or not, there was not a single person that I looked at that was in the 3-digit threshold that had 4,000 hours of playtime. The highest hours was 3,901, which I thought would be more common. But mainly there's just a lot of people that had 2,000 hours or 1,500. That was pretty common. The lowest hours played was 676. How is that even possible? I literally have half that playtime, and I'm in 6-digit Noobville. What the hell is 676? That has to be a smurf or someone that just plays offline, grinds offline or on alt accounts, and then just tries to look all impressive by having a low playtime in 3-digit. Because that's just, that's just crazy. Now, in terms of accuracy, someone had 92.71% accuracy. Now, I'm not too sure about how accuracy plays a role into things, you guys can leave a comment maybe, but 92.71% seems a little bit low of an accuracy to even be in 3-digit, so I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. And top PP play, the highest play, was 949. Like, that is crazy. Like, let's put this into perspective here. I have 300 hours in the game, right? So I should be able to hold my own. Okay. Let's see if I can even get a few clicks in. If I want to be 3-digit, I gotta play like a 3-digit. Oh yeah, bro. Wait. This is easy. Damn! Okay, these streams are out of my league. Fuck it! Bro, I can't click that fast. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments if you think you could ever achieve 3-digit. Maybe potentially you even are 3-digit, which is, you know, statistically improbable, but you know, maybe you guys think you could achieve it one day. Maybe you guys are grinding for it right now, who knows. And also, you know, just make sure to like and sub, and unless this video gets like a shitload of likes, like 300 plus likes, I ain't doing another part to this video because I'm kind of just milking it at this point. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next vid, so take it easy.